Hey everybody, welcome to day 4. I thought what I'd do in today's video is just share with you a few little wonderful things that I have found in my own life, my own crazy busy schedule, just like yours, that have made it easier for me to cook healthy. I don't think I need to go into why it's great when you're trying to eat healthy if you can do more of your own, if you can cook more of your own meals. You can control what's in it. Things are less processed, and so okay, yeah, that's a great ideal, but we're all so busy. I would have filmed this in my kitchen, but I don't have anybody to hold the camera, so here I am with my webcam, and maybe my kitchen's not the epitome of neatness right now. I wouldn't know anything about that, but anyway, let me start with just saying what I want to tell you that you need more of in your life if you don't have these things. You want things to cook with that are things that you can set the stuff in it and like set it to cook in whatever way and then walk away. That's my main thing. If I can have any kind of thing like that, I'm going to go for it. So the number one thing would be a slow cooker or crock pot. Now, I didn't bring that in here to show you. You know what one of those is. If you have never cooked your meals in a slow cooker or crock pot, you need to go get one. And of course, you can Google healthy crock pot recipes and you'll find all kinds of great things. You'll be there for days. And I have one of the ones, actually I have two, and one of them has it's programmable. You can set a timer on it, and of course the setting like for high or low, whatever. And I'm not ashamed to tell you, I have used both of them at the same time before. And that's a great ideal. I mean, if I can, I try to do that like on a weekend and I get two, big things going. And I mean, between me and my husband, that's definitely enough to feed us for a week. But that's just so great anyway, because you can set the thing going, let's say in the morning, and then you get home in the evening and dinner's right there. So obviously a slow cooker is great. Now, what else? This is, I got to hold it up the right way. Okay, I'm going to go like that. Oops, other way. This is called a micro cooker. Micro because it's meant for cooking things in the microwave. And you saw how there was some holes in the top. You can, once you cooked something in here and it's done cooking, if there's stuff that you got to drain out of there, you can simply just flip it upside down over the sink, and you can drain it very easily right there without having to get out a strainer or anything like that. And all kinds of things that you can cook in the microwave that just come out better or just make your life easier. You know how steamed vegetables are so healthy for us? You can steam either fresh or frozen vegetables in here, literally. They come out steamed. So my favorite thing, just super quick thing to do, I know I need like a good green veggie to go with whatever I'm eating and I have no time, or I need to pack it in my lunch for the day, but I still need to finish getting ready. Okay, I take frozen broccoli, the florets, not the broccoli cuts. I can't stand those things. I'm just really picky. I like the florets. But anyway, I literally will just fill this thing up, okay, put the lid on, and put it in the microwave on high for 6 minutes, and I come back, strain it out, put some in a little container in my lunch, and I've got whatever seasoning I want on it. And I've got it. I've got my vegetable right there, and there's some left over, for later, and I can just throw this thing in the fridge. What else? I know you can just bake a potato or a sweet potato like normal in the microwave, but they come out really nice in here. You can brown ground meat in this thing, which is awesome because if you do any slow cooker recipes, if you're at all used to doing that, that there's a lot of good ones that have ground meat, like some ground turkey, for example, in there. But so often, what does that recipe say? Okay, you can't just throw the ground meat, the ground turkey, let's say, in there. No, you got to brown the thing on the stove first. And it's such a nuisance. You're like, it's supposed to make my life easier. I don't want to stand over the stove and have to do that. So when I'm busy getting ready in the morning, I could just throw that in here, put it in the microwave, go finish getting ready, and then, throw that along with everything else in the slow cooker, turn it on, I come home, and I have dinner. Okay, so this thing is awesome, and what I want to tell you is it's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's $11 Where did I get it? I think there's different brands, but I got mine from Pampered Chef. And so if you don't know about the Pampered Chef company, you can only get their kitchen products through a Pampered Chef consultant. So if you're interested in this, you let me know because I know people that sell it. And so it's totally awesome. Okay, what else? Well, I love to be able to have healthy grains like brown rice. Oh, I can't hold this up to save my life in the right way, can I? Quinoa. Y'all know about quinoa? If you don't, well, okay, brown rice, getting back to that real quick. Of course, that's going to be healthier than the white rice. But quinoa, you know how brown rice takes, I mean, it doesn't just take forever to cook, it takes longer than forever. Well, quinoa cooks in about 15 minutes, regardless of what device you cook it in on, whatever. And it's so yummy. It's like real delicate and kind of a texture like couscous. It is a superfood. It has got so much protein. It's a complete protein. And so you need more of that in your life. Anyway, what am I getting to here with the grains? Okay, my rice cooker. My rice cooker. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, I don't, there's expensive rice cookers out there that I'm sure are amazing. The one I just held up for you, I think I might have paid $19.99 at the most for it. I think it was maybe only $14.99, and it works fine. So much stuff you can cook in the rice cooker, and again, you just throw in, you know, whatever the grain is and the water, however much it calls for, and you know, plug it in, flip the switch to turn it on, put the lid on, and walk away and do something else. And you come back and it's done. I was going to tell you, yes, you'd be amazed at how much you can cook in the rice cooker if you just Google that topic. It might just change your life. I cook lentils in there, if you can believe that. Polenta, that yummy Italian stuff that's made out of cornmeal, that's kind of like grits, but it's made out of cornmeal. You can make polenta in there. So all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, that, oh, and the thing is too, you know, I try to just cook up a grain for the week, enough for the week, or at least a few days, like maybe to have with my veggie stir fry, okay, things like that. And that's the beautiful thing about this too, is because you can just walk away from it. It doesn't take too terribly long. I don't have to set this going while I'm formally cooking, you know, a dinner or a meal or whatever. Nah, you know, if I'm just going to make a grain for the week, I mean, I can just, again, set this thing going while I'm getting ready in the morning, or like right when, you know, I get home with the kids from school and I just want to have it for later at some point. Yeah. So I use that. So the rice cooker, the micro cooker. If people take those away from me, I will kill them. And then one last tip I want to give you is those days where you're super, super busy. And we know how great it is to get as many greens in our day as we can. But let's say it's going to be a crazy day and you know you're not going to be able to have time to maybe bring a salad with you or get a salad or have much green vegetables that day. Okay. Maybe you already know this little trick, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, I have a bag of spinach here. All right, the raw spinach. So you're drinking Shakeology anyway, right? And I don't know if you're brave enough to try this yet. But if you're drinking Shakeology and you're making it with a blender, and especially the chocolate flavor, I'm telling you, throw in 1 or 2 handfuls of this spinach and just blend it up real well. It's going to blend up and you will not even taste it. I'm not kidding. I was very wary to try this for a long time, and some other friends of mine were telling me, oh, you got to do this, because it was like cold weather and we were all complaining nobody wants to eat salad in cold weather. We'll drink our cold Shakeology in cold weather. But anyway, and yeah, and this one friend of mine said, I'm telling you, put spinach in there. And she was right. And so, yep, here's my brand new bag, and I'm going to be having some in there tomorrow morning. So there you go. That was my last tip. And I hope this has been helpful for you. And have a great day. I will see you guys on the boards. Bye-bye.